Be honest, and I mean truly honest. You are probably feeling like you are in a shithole. Maybe you're exhausted from trying to please everyone, drowning in self-doubt, or constantly apologizing for just existing. You might even feel like no matter what you do, you're still not enough. Sound familiar? Well, let's talk about it, because you don't have to stay stuck in this cycle. Step 1. Recognize the habits that are keeping you stuck. The truth is, you've probably been running on autopilot, engaging in self-sabotaging behaviors without even realizing it. Things like people-pleasing, saying yes when you want to say no. Your coworker asks you to take on extra work, and even though you're already overwhelmed, you agree because you don't want to disappoint them. Perfectionism, feeling like you can't make a single mistake. You spend hours rewriting an email to make it sound just right, afraid that any small error will make you look incompetent. Over-apologizing as if you need to justify your existence. You accidentally bump into someone and immediately say, "I'm so sorry," even though it was a minor accident. Negative self-talk, constantly beating yourself up with "I'm not good enough" thoughts. You didn't get the promotion you wanted, and instead of acknowledging external factors, you tell yourself it's because you're not smart or capable enough. Numbing, scrolling, drinking, binge watching, anything to avoid dealing with emotions. After a stressful day, instead of addressing your feelings, you binge watch Netflix for hours just to avoid thinking about it. These habits might feel normal, but they're actually what's keeping you stuck. And they aren't your fault. Many of these patterns are learned behaviors. Things society, childhood experiences, and past relationships have conditioned you to believe. But the good news, you can break free from them. Step 2. Get comfortable with discomfort. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. But do you know what else is uncomfortable? Staying in the same self-destructive cycle forever. Start by getting aware of your patterns. Ask yourself, when do I people please? When do I numb my emotions? Keep a journal for a week and note when you feel drained or resentful. Those moments often reveal where you're giving too much of yourself. Learn to sit with your feelings instead of running from them. Feelings won't kill you, but avoiding them will keep you stuck. If you feel anxious, instead of reaching for your phone to distract yourself, take a few deep breaths and ask, what is this feeling trying to tell me? Set boundaries, because your time and energy matter. Saying no isn't rude, it's self-respect. If a friend always unloads their problems on you without ever checking in on you, it's okay to set limits by saying, I care about you, but I don't have the emotional energy for this right now. Step 3. Rewrite the story you tell yourself. Most of the negativity in your mind, it's a script you didn't write, but you've been reading from for years. It's time to change the dialogue. Catch your negative thoughts and challenge them. Ask, would I say this to a friend? If not, don't say it to yourself. If you fail at something and think, I'm such a failure, ask yourself, would I say this to a friend in the same situation? Probably not. Instead, you'd say, you tried your best, and that matters. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. Instead of, I'm not good enough, try, I'm learning and growing, and that's enough. Reframe perfectionism into progress. Instead of, I have to be perfect, try, I am allowed to be human. Remember, progress is better than perfection. Final step, give yourself permission to change. You don't have to stay trapped in old habits just because they're familiar. You don't have to feel guilty for prioritizing your own well-being. And you don't have to live with constant shame and self-doubt. You do have to be willing to do the work, to sit with discomfort, to challenge your thoughts, to say no when necessary, to give yourself grace when you slip up. But here's the thing, you're already on the right path just by listening to this. The fact that you're even here, seeking change, means you're ready. So take that first step. Acknowledge your patterns. Challenge your thoughts. Set boundaries. And little by little, you'll stop feeling like shit and start stepping into the life you actually deserve. Now, go do the work.